gonna do a little bit of inventory. I have a bookshelf full of my books, and I'm now entering release week for fall semester. What did I do? I just went through and updated the files for the ebook for fall semester so that when they got added a snippet of winter semester, and so when you purchase the ebook, you'll get that, something to look forward to for the third book in the series. This is the Western University Diaries series. And so while I'm doing that, I'm updating the site. I am currently right now editing the third book, which is winter semester, and I'm over halfway through. It's 70 chapters so far. I don't foresee myself adding any chapters, but I'll probably be adding words. So I want to take this as an opportunity to get to update my website. And so I have to see, I have more Love and Ashley than anything, and then I think fall semester is like right behind it with the next amount of books. And then I have the No Lover to Offend series, a few of those there. What I need to do is see about doing like a bundle for the full No Lover to Offend series, because that's done. There could be more books in the future, but right now that duet series, whatever, is done. So I need to take stock of how much inventory I have, update it on the website, figure out if I'm going to do like some sort of bundle thing with fall and summer and fall semester, and kind of go from there. So let's show you what we're working with. So right now, this is what we are working with, and I need to update that on the site. Now, the other thing that we're doing is checking my website and seeing what I have available, because I have, look, you see my window? I have a container that I use to put the books that are available on the website in there so that I'm not pulling from the bookshelf. And so on my site, hold on. That's wrong. Fuck, what am I doing? Okay, is this it? Hold on, let me log in. I thought I was already logged in. Okay, I'll be back.
1 hour later.
Okay, so I'm going to update the site, and I need to record some videos or something. But yeah, this is release week, so I am super excited. So for release week, this is release week for my website. August 7th is when fall semester will be available on raincoleman.com. On Amazon, I believe I have it for September 19th or maybe the 24th. I have to go back and check, but this is the first release week. There's that. But yeah, I will have this book available in KU, and I think it's the 19th, because I know summer semester came out on Juneteenth. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and update all this and then kind of go from there. So happy release week to me. If you have read summer semester, please leave me a red book bag emoji. And tell me, I guess, who's your favorite character for summer semester. That is an introduction series, book, pilot. Yeah, so I'm treating that like a pilot. And I guess I could kind of get into the series itself and where it falls chronologically and all that. So let's do that.
I want to see you do more of this.
All right. So if we're talking about continuity, this one is going to be a little interesting. So I have my little chart here. So Love and Ashley was my debut, followed by Ordinary People, then You're Invited, No Lover to Offend, A Love of Their Own. Then we got to Summer Semester, and now we're at Fall Semester. Though that is the release order, that is not the continuity order. I've said it before, I am a big nerd. I'm a huge 90s nerd, comic blurred, pop culture, stan, fan, whatever. I take a lot of my cues for my novel writing from the comic books and graphic novels that I read growing up. So even though Love and Ashley was the start officially, it is not the start in continuity. So the way it works is, as of right now, Summer Semester is the first book in continuity that you would read. Now, I want to be very clear, even though this is the continuity order, these are different series and there are characters that cross over, and every book does not require you to have read the others. Like, of course, the Western University Diaries series, you would definitely want to read those because that is the series, that is a set. And there are characters who you'll see in there who are appearing in other books and vice versa. But this is the first book in continuity order. Next up is Fall Semester. And of course, I'm editing it right now, and it isn't out, but it will be Winter Semester. Now, here's the tricky part. All of this happens 1 year before Loving Ashley happens. So you have Summer Semester, you have Fall Semester, you have Winter Semester that goes, of course, end of the year to the top of the year for the winter semester at Western University. At that point, though, I don't know when this will be out, hopefully relatively quickly, but there is a next installation of this series, because this isn't just a 3-book series. This series is, I'm going to say, at least 5 books. I'm going to say that and leave it at that. So the first 3 of the Western University Diary series, and then you get the next installment. I believe it's 2 installments. Now, this is where we get a little tricky. While those 2 installments are happening, Love and Ashley and Ordinary People are happening as well. So the first volume of the Western University Diaries, the summer, fall, and winter semester, that is a year before. As soon as we jump into the next installation inside of the Western University Diary series, that is when Love and Ashley and Ordinary People are happening at the same time. Additionally, You're Invited happens at the same time. The chronological order, so when that next series comes up, it is entirely possible for, or the next part of the Western University Diary series, it is entirely possible for you, if you wanted to read in continuity order, to just read the Western University Diary series first, and then go back and read the Lover Boys, the Love and Ashley and the Ordinary People. Again, though they are in the same universe, sharing a lot of the same characters crossing over, I will say that in the Western University Diary series, because this is happening in South Georgia, and that is at least 1,100 miles away from Costa Nance, I don't want to say you won't see any characters cross over, and I'm not going to say you will. Just crack them open and see. But this is another series. So you could read it, the whole University Diary series first, and then go back and read in the order of Love and Ashley, Ordinary People, and You're Invited. But there'll be some things that'll pop up in the Western University Diary series that if you were to read them first, because that's the continuity order, it will instruct you on where to go next. The other part of this is when we are experiencing the next volume of Western University Diaries, we're also experiencing No Lover to Offend and A Love of Their Own. This is the year that all of that happened. So year 2, so to speak. I know there was a lot. I hope it is not confusing. It makes sense to me in my head because I grew up with this in comics. But if this is not clear, I'm going to do my best to make it even more clear. What I've been waiting for really is to get a graphic that, you know, explains the continuity order and start putting that inside of my books. That is going to happen. I'm just waiting to finish my winter semester edits and then get my proof copies. But I am damn excited for fall semester. Like this book, oh my god, this freaking series. I'm ready to see it complete, at least this first leg of it. Big fan of my own work. Yes, I am. Fall semester, I am more than excited for folks to read this because I am handling this series. Well, I do with a lot of my book, well, with all my books, like they are TV shows or movies. Well, really TV shows, because as much as I love movies, I like to write like I'm writing a soap opera, right? Like I'm writing a 22 episode series or a limited series, etc. And with that in mind, summer semester is the pilot. This is the, let me drop you right into these people experiencing things and doing stuff, and then you figure out who you like, who you don't like, who you rooting for, who you're not, so that when fall semester comes around, you can see what happens with those characters. And I'm hoping that when folks get their hands on fall semester, that they have a good time. So again, fall semester will be released on my website, @𝚂𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚘 on August 7th, 2026. The pre-order is already up for the ebook, so if you are interested in getting that ebook, go ahead and tap on that link and get it, and then I will make the physical books available on the day of release. So like I said, I'm going through the website. I'm going to update all of that information and just kind of sit back and get ready. And I don't know, I'm excited for this. Even though this will be my 7th release, I'm still excited. Like there's still so much joy and whimsy in my heart of like releasing. I love releasing books like that. I've said it before, whenever I hit release, I'm like, okay, let's do it again the next day. I'll be ready to drop another book. And I kind of sort of can do it with this one because again, I'm releasing on my website on August 7th and then on NKU on, I think it's September 19th or 24th. I don't know. Somewhere around, whenever like A Different World comes out, it's like around that date. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. And shit, enjoy this ride. So happy release week to me. If you haven't, please be sure to check out Summer Semester. You can check it out on my website for the physical paperback, or you can jump into KU and read it there. And depending on when you're watching this, if it's after the 7th, you can get it on my website, of course. And if it's in September that you're watching this, then you can go in KU and read fall semester as well. So thank you so much. I am Rayne Coleman. I am author extraordinaire. I am having a good time playing with the voices in my head and putting them on paper. And I am grateful for everyone who has joined me on this journey, be you just found me or you've been with me since day one. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And shit, if you made it this far, drop a school emoji in the chat, in the comments. So yeah, be sure to check out our links in the show notes, and I will see y'all in the next video for my release week. All right.
Moving like a general, I got a team in this. Got the vision, got the hunger, got the scheme in this. And the pressure made a diamond, now I gleam in this. They was sleeping on the let them dream in this. I'm like Martin Luther King, I got a dream.